Kitchen is Chef Poul. With me is Chef Alex.
Hello.
Amy will be with us shortly, but we are making some street corn chicken salad. This is going to be amazing, and this is what making cooking great again is all about. So I'm just using up what we have for our barbecue sauce. I do not like this stuff at all, but I'm spicing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, but if you have barbecue sauce that you want to use what you have. I'm using this just so I can get rid of it because I hate this stuff. I really, really do. You want to dump a good amount of it on here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
You don't really need to use anything fancy for the barbecue sauce.
No. It's not the start of the show, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to dump some turmeric in here.
And that stuff's really good if you have
Arthritis.
high blood pressure.
Yeah, it's a wonderful drug.
Blood clots.
Or spice.
Yeah.
And then we're going to dump about a tablespoon of cinnamon. By the way, to Alex's parents, hi, hope you're doing well.
I'm sure they are.
I'm going to dump in some garlic powder. I've got to get some more of this today anyways. Let's wear out. And it's used powder, not salt. So this is onion powder.
Because the salt has sodium.
Yeah, it's just not worth getting. So I'm going to do some ground cumin, about 2 tablespoons of this. Quilpan, you asked me for this. You asked me to make a Mexican themed chicken dish, so that's what we're going to do.
A little bit of chili powder.
Yeah, about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put a little more in here. And now, Terrell, I'm going to tell you right now, man, when you go to the grocery store, if you can go somewhere that has Indian spices, get the Indian chili flakes.
Because that's going to be a lot hotter.
It is way hotter. I'm going to put about a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And then, I know I have it, I moved it. Yeah, I did. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid smoke in. And again, guys, you just want a little bit. I put way too much in. But that's fine, it's not that bad. Don't think so anyways.
You're not going to taste it once it all gets cooked down.
Now, this is tahini. And we love this stuff. If you don't have it, get it. You can use this on fruits and veggies. I literally will use this on anything. You can get a hot flavor if you really want. It's not hard to get, but I really recommend it. And then we're going to put in some Mexican oregano. If you don't have Mexican oregano and you don't really want to, you can just use regular. It's a little bit of a difference, but not a lot.
And what would this?
Surprise, some fresh brown black pepper. Now, if you don't have, if you just have the regular pepper, it's all right. But you'll notice a big difference in flavor in using the real thing. Now, we're going to use some chipotle chili powder. It's got a little bit of spice and a bang to it. I love it. It is amazing. One of my favorite spices ever. And have you tried yours yet, Alex?
Yeah, it's really good.
I think it's freaking awesome. I love it.
Sometimes I actually put it on sandwiches, and it adds a little bit of a kick.
Yeah. It's not super spicy. Terrell, if you buy this, please don't think that you're going to be getting a miracle and it's going to start becoming flaming hot. It's not. But it will give it a little bit of a kick.
Yeah.
Now, I got some cooking gloves, and I love cooking gloves because it lets me get my hands in here without having to get everything all messy.
If you don't have cooking gloves, they're not too expensive.
They're not bad. You can get a box and get a whole bunch of them. I would highly recommend them because they really do help out. Now, we're not cooking this for quite a while. It's going to be a while until we're ready to cook this, so
yeah.
The reason I'm doing this now is because I want to marinate so that our spices and everything have a chance to actually physically breathe right into the chicken. Now, you can totally cut the chicken up, add spices, and start cooking right away. You can do that. I think you're stupid. Really, I do, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you'll have flavor, absolutely you will. But you're going to have a lot more if it marinates. I'm a big fan of marination because honestly, this is great. So I'm going to take this out and put this into containers. I'm assuming I'm going to need more than one. And then I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and when we're ready to continue, then we'll take this out and we'll start cooking. But I'm going to leave this in here for at least 2 hours. I might do it a little later than that, and probably will, but you don't know. So what I'd like you to do for me, guys, is please hit that like, share, subscribe button. One small click from you is really not a big deal. It's pretty quick and easy for you. For me, it's a little different. So please hit that for me, and we'll be back. And we're back. So I got my beautiful wife here with me now.
Hi.
So hi, Amy. So now what we're doing is we're heating our pan up here because we want to get it a little hot. So when we start cooking the chicken, now at this time you want to put about 2 cups of rice in your rice cooker. If not, make your rice normally how you would, but you want to have 2 cups. We like sticky rice the most, but it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't recommend instant, but hey, everybody has their preferences. Not that important. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cook the chicken, and then we're going to let it cool for a little bit, take it out, and then after that, once that cools, we're going to start with the street corn, the corn itself, and then we're going to deal with the rice and put everything together. It's not hard, it's actually really easy. It's been marinating for quite a while, and of course we gave Amy the best gift of all, dishes. That'll probably be helping a lot with us too. By the way, guys, I do help Amy with the dishes. I don't make her do everything. Even though sometimes it sounds like we do, we don't. But the best thing I can tell anybody is when you're cooking meat, always marinate. Give it at least 30 minutes. And don't take a chicken breast and then marinate the chicken breast, cook it, then cut it. Because what you're going to find is you take it out and you cut it, oh, it's completely white on the inside. And I'm not saying that you want it, that you don't want it pink, right? But when you're cutting it and then you marinate, all your sauce and all your spice is going to be all the way through it. And basically what happens, it bleeds into the meat. So the whole piece of meat has flavor. I don't know about you, but if I sit and I buy a really nice thing of barbecue sauce, I'll give you a good example. If you guys if you're Canadian, and if you're not, I feel bad for you. But in Canada, we have a superstore, right? This is what we call our grocery store. And they have President's Choice. This is onion and whiskey barbecue sauce. It's actually pretty cheap. It's not expensive at all. But this is some of the best quality barbecue sauce you can get. And if you're going to take a piece of chicken and you want to marinate it before you cook it, you want to have that flavor of this barbecue sauce through the whole thing, instead of being just in a little bit of it. If you put it in just a little bit of it, it's not going to taste right. You'll have very little flavor. You want as much flavor as you can get.
That does smell very flavorful.
It does. And now, Terre Haute, if you want to put some hot peppers right in this, go for it. Now, when this is done, I'm not even going to bother cleaning this. Not at all. I'm going to leave this alone. And when we cook the rest of it, it's not going to get cleaned. It'll get cleaned when we're all done and everything. You know what I mean? We don't want to clean it though, because this is going to have a lot of extra flavor that's in the bottom of this. So we don't want to get rid of that flavor. We want that flavor. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of time, make sure this is fully cooked. This is chicken, and Amy's going to tell you that if you don't cook your chicken totally, what's going to end up happening is you're going to get sick. What is it, Amy? Salmonella poison?
Yeah.
Yeah, salmonella.
You don't want to do that. And Amy, if you come up to Amy and you say something about your chicken being undercooked, a whole group of people, Amy's going to call you out on it, and she's going to tell you that. And you're going to get really, really sick, and that's why. You have to cook this. Now, we don't want to overcook it, but we are going to put the chicken back in after everything else is done. It'll heat it up just a tiny little bit, not a big deal, but it will have a little bit. But it'll be good. It really will be. But don't overcook your chicken because it's going to make it tough. We don't want tough chicken.
And dry.
And dry. Part of marinating too, it helps keep it moist, so that's another reason to marinate. Sometimes Amy and I will like to have a chicken breast just as a chicken breast. If we want to put a little barbecue sauce on the side, we can do that. But we like that every now and again. But there's something Amy likes a lot too, and that's Mexican food. So, is this an authentic Mexican recipe? No, but it's Mexican-esque. I think a Mexican would be pretty proud of this. So, we're going to cook the rest of this here. I don't think you really want to watch this whole thing cook because it's almost like, you know, molasses. It's just not worth watching. But it'll cook. It shouldn't take too terribly long. Also, when you cut your meat too, another benefit of having it marinate properly and better, it cooks faster. It doesn't take as long. You're cooking a full chicken breast, tossing and turning, tossing and turning. If you're gonna cut this up when you eat anyways, you're better off just cutting it before it ever touches the stove, because it'll cook faster and easier. Am I right, Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll be back when we're ready for the corn. And then we'll be able to finish it all up at once. So we're gonna be back. Welcome back. So we're ready to get going on pretty much everything. So I'm gonna take the rice out of the rice cooker.
Because it's done.
It's done, and I don't need it to be laying in there. So I'm gonna put this in the other pan. So, you know, talk about multi-use, right? Now, my other pan, I didn't clean it out, and I instructed Amy not to clean it out for a very good reason. I want all the juices and fat and everything from the chicken, and there's really no fat anyways, but I want the flavor left in. Why? Because it tastes better. I'm gonna set that aside there because I don't need it right now. Now, with this, I'm gonna put a little bit of lime. I had Amy buy lime for me.
Yeah.
So please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe button. It really means a lot to us when you do. So I'm going to squeeze that full of lime. That's gone.
I did get lime.
You did, but I didn't realize we had it. I couldn't find it the other day.
Oh.
So I didn't realize we had it. So I'm going to put a handful of cilantro in, but I'm going to mix that in here, and then I'm going to find my gin. Guys, if you don't have this, I'm telling you right now, you're missing out. Get it. It is the best Mexican spice there is, and there's a lot. Give this a good mix, and our rice mix is done. Just make sure it's stirred. All right, now I'm going to move this out of my way because we're not going to need it.
No.
All right, so what's next? We have our onions. Amy just loves the fact that I gave her a lot of garbage to deal with. A lot of dishes. And that's one whole garlic. And then I'm not going to use all the daikon that we have here. We can use this for breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, we can.
So that's all we need. So, I'm going to let this cook in here. And then we got 2 bags of frozen corn.
Probably don't need 2 bags.
We'll see. It's not going to go to waste either which way, so I don't care. So this is going to be a very quick version of Mexican street corn. And no, we don't.
Give me the other one.
But that's fine. We can put this in the freezer.
Yeah, I'm going to do that so it doesn't thaw.
It's not going to be a big waste. So I'm going to dump some tajin in here. It's all we need. We don't need any more spices. And I actually almost forgot green pepper. Now, if you're somebody that likes it hot, instead of using green pepper, use
Jalapeno.
Use jalapeno. A couple jalapeno would go really well. Now I was going to mix everything together. Does that look like it's going to happen?
No.
It's not. And that's fine. So we're going to let this cook here for a few minutes. Oh, you know what? I lied. I'm going to put one more spice in here. We have to buy more of this soon. Because we really do use this a lot. Chipotle chili pepper. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have it, you don't know what I'm talking about. It's worth it. I can't handle heat, neither can Amy, but Amy's getting a little better.
Yeah.
Now you look at my beautiful wife. She just had her gallbladder taken out not that long ago.
No.
And so, I mean, she's got a little bit of an issue with it. So it is what it is. But she's doing a little better. I am not, unfortunately. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much. But she can. But even when she just got out of surgery, she handled this just fine. No, I'm not going to try to spice her out.
No.
Because Amy would probably find a steel chair and she'd pull a Hulk Hogan.
No.
Whack!
No, I wouldn't.
Ask me in private how this happened. It's not going to take too long to cook here. I'm going to wait until this starts to cook a little bit more, but you do want to stir this around. And this is really an easy dish. But Amy, I'm going to ask you if you can find me a container.
Should be behind you.
I think I use them. Okay, fine, good enough. So, we're going to start this off by giving it a little bit of rice. Alex has to go soon because he has company coming.
Yeah,
So-
my friend's coming over to stay for a few days. Well, today, and he's going back tomorrow.
We give it a bed of rice, and we'll put the rest on when this is done here. But cooking corn, it really doesn't take long. You can leave the onion and garlic out a little longer if you really want that to be caramelized. I don't think you need to, but you can. Now you need some mayonnaise.
You probably want to use it quite a bit.
You do. We picked a time when the cats are all asleep, and that's why you don't see them today. It's normally when you start cooking, the cats are in your face all day.
Yeah, they are.
I can't move around. And then I've got some low-fat sour cream. At least that's what I hope it is. Now the good thing about these containers is you don't have to throw them out. You can, and you shouldn't. Because honestly, what most people don't give credit to is these are great for Tupperware.
Yeah, they are.
They don't look pretty, and they kind of look like they belong in the trash. Because most people would, but
You can't heat anything up in them, though.
You
That's the
can't-
downfall.
I mean you can bring something, leave something that you can, right?
Yeah.
But once you rinse them out, you can use them as Tupperware.
Yeah, you can use them as Tupperware, or put them in the fridge to store things and put We'll put it in a plate, you know.
So don't throw them out.
Never throw them out. We can buy things that we use on that, clean them out, and because God knows how much of this are we going to have, right? How many meals? It's going to be a lot of meals.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I could send Amy out to go buy more Tupperware. That's just more money. We got that.
You get free Tupperware with that.
Yeah. I can empty and put it in a bowl and heat it up after. Now, you want to make sure that you're really stirring this in.
Yeah.
Because it's part of it's mayo and part of it's sour cream. And you don't want to have a whole mouthful of one. It's better to have, you know, both. How does this look, guys?
Really good.
That does look really good.
Now, Mexican street corn is probably one of our favorites. We really like it. It's mostly a snack. That's what it is. However, adding rice and chicken to it, that's going to you know, add a lot of flavor profile to it.
That makes it more like a meal.
Yeah. Now, people are going to argue with you over what type of corn to use. Personally, I don't care. Get what you get. If you have corn, just use it. You can get traditional, the Mexican white stuff, if you can get it. Here, Walmart has it, no problem. You can do that. Personally, I don't care. If you can get Mexican crema instead of the sour cream, use that. That's really good.
Yeah.
Poul's using sticky rice, but you can really use whatever kind of rice you want.
Yep, doesn't really matter what kind of rice. Use what you have on hand. Making cooking great again isn't always about going to the store just because you don't have the exact right type of rice or the exact type of whatever. Use what you have, because honestly, most times, nobody's going to know the difference. They're not thinking about that. If you're eating my meal and the only thing you can think of is what kind of rice I'm using, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're not enjoying my meal.
No.
You really aren't. So we're just going to put a couple spoonfuls of this on here. And then I'm going to find something that I can...
A spoon would be easier.
Probably would.
You have spoons there. Silly.
But that's it. Now you can take a fork and you can mix it all up if you want. You don't have to heat this up. You can. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But how's that look, Alex?
That looks really good.
To me, that looks like heaven. What do you think, Amy?
Really good.
So this is what making cooking great again is all about. Most of us, so you don't have natural lime, you can get lime juice. Most of us have rice. You can put your spice, put a little bit of cilantro. Oh no, it isn't exactly the cheapest meal in the world, but it's not exactly the most expensive either.
No.
This tastes great. It is great. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Until next time, Amy's going to get some cleaning. I'm going to help her.
Yes.
But anyways, have a great day and thanks for coming in.